This sticks it up, right? Okay. And we're live. All right. We are live. All right. What's up, guys? It's Kenya from Can Be Created. And I'm live. I'm live. All right. So I've been in my live bag lately. Okay. I kind of like this. I'm not going to lie. I like going live. So I decided to go live today because I got something to do. And I'm in a little bit of a rush. So I figured, why not just come here on live real quick and show you guys, you know? So it's Teacher Appreciations Week this week. Tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow's the last day of Teachers Appreciation Week. And I have an order that I got to get out. It's for a custom bag. And it's for my best friend. She's about to come over here and like what? She's supposed to come here at 6:30. It's 6:16 p.m. right now in New York. And she's supposed to come here to pick it up. I told her to come at 7 o'clock to pick it up. But yeah, so I gotta hurry up and make these bags real quick for her so she could pick it up so she could give it to her teachers, her child's teachers tomorrow for student appreciation, right? So normally these bags that I make, I used to cut them out with vinyl, right? With HTV vinyl. And I used to cut them out each color one by one and would take forever. But I recently discovered DTF transfer. And can I tell you, you guys, it's been a life changer. I love DTF transfer print. And since I only have a few minutes to make this, I figured why not just do it with you guys so you guys can see like, you know, how fast it is, right? So I discovered a DTF print shop that's nearby my home. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I found a place that's like 12 minutes away from me in Queens. It's called Top Tier Print, and it's in Queens, New York. And so I went and I uploaded my prints this morning. I uploaded it like around 9 a.m. And the cool thing about them is if you upload your prints before 1 p.m., then they will print for you the same day. So I uploaded like around 9 a.m. and I picked up my prints like around what, 4, it was like around 5 o'clock that I printed them, that I picked it up. So I got them. These are my prints right here for my bags. Right? Okay, and this is what's going to go on the teacher's bags. Normally, I would have to cut out everything one by one. So you see how it says the teacher's name? I would have to cut out the black letters, and I have to peel them out one by one. I would have to cut out the pink. I would have to cut out this black. I would have to cut out this white. I would have to cut out this silver. I would cut out this yellow. I would have to cut out this brown. And, you know, it takes a lot of work. I would have to cut out this red. I have to cut out this green. I have to cut out this brown. And it would just be like so tedious. But with the DTF print, you just make your design, you upload it to the site, and then look. And it all comes on this one sheet, what they call a gang sheet, right? Now, all I have to do is basically just cut out my design and put it right onto it. And it shouldn't take long. This, making one bag would take me like literally over an hour. So let's see how long it takes me now, all right? So let's get it cracking. Oh, so I already got everything going. So I have my heat press on already. Let me show y'all. My heat press machine is already on. Just... All right, so I have my heat press machine on already. I set the temperature for 320 degrees. I have my line. This is like my, this is to help me align my design, make sure that it's straight, right? I got my scissors. I got like my little hook tool just in case anything gets stuck. I need to like pick it up. I got my heat tape. It like withstands high temperatures. It's not like regular tape. It's tape that withstands high temperatures. And then, of course, this is the bag that it's going to go on. The tote bag. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so 6:19. I told you she's coming at 6:30. I told her to be here for 7 o'clock. Let's see if she listens. One. Okay, and let's see how long it's gonna actually take me to do it. I have 4 bags that I need to do for her. So let's see if I could get this done. All right, y'all. So let's see if I could get this done. Let me try to. Sorry. All right, let me try to set the camera up for y'all so y'all can see me work. I hope it's enough lighting. Can you see? We good? Okay. Seems like we're good. Let me see if I get more lighting in here. Okay, I think this should work. All right. So, what we'll do is we'll cut out our first name. Let's go with Miss Kim first. Okay. Let me cut out the others too. Let me go out Miss Kim. Let's cut out Miss Emily. I got Miss Casey. Oh, snap. I did Miss Kim twice. I didn't even know that. So I paid extra for Miss Kim and I didn't even have to do that. It's okay though. All right. Oh no. I messed up, guys. I'm supposed to have a Miss Maria. I put Miss Kim twice and I don't even have a Miss Maria. Oh man. You know what? It's okay. Because I'll just use regular vinyl for Miss Maria. I'll cut it out with my silhouette. With my silhouette cameo, I'll cut out Miss Maria's name, but at least I still have the pencil, so it's fine. You gotta improvise and make it work, right? All right, so at least I have the pencil. All right. At least I have the pencil and I have the apple. Okay, so boom. Let's put this to the side because this is for a different order. I need these for now. So let's put this to the side. And let's get started on the ones that I need now. So, I can't believe I printed Miss Kim's name twice. It's all good. Alright. So let me cut out all this excess. I don't need this excess. And then now we will put that on there. Oh, okay, so before we actually even do all of the aligning and all that good stuff, we are going to actually preheat the material first because it actually helps it stay it actually helps the design stay on better. So this is a heat pillow. I put the heat pillow inside the bag. So, because look, there's a zipper here. I don't know if you can see the zipper. If you can see the zipper, there's a zipper in here. And once you put the design on and you press it, you can actually see the impression of the zipper on the design. So you want to put the heat pillow in there so you don't see the impression of the zipper on the design when that time comes. So, okay, so I put the heat pillow in there, and then I put it on the heat press, right? I don't know if you could see that. All right. Hope you guys can see good, okay? And put it here. And it's also, you preheat it also to remove any moisture so that the design can stay at its best. All right, so boom, I go, press it. You can press it for like 10 seconds. All right, that's my 10 seconds right there. Should be good. And then look, as you, I don't know if you can see, but you could like kind of see the lines right here. And if this was a design, you would be able to see it through the design, and we don't want that, right? So when I actually press it again, I'm gonna pull this up when I press it, because I don't want that to like go into my design at all, okay? So, yeah, just a tip. All right, so let's move the camera back over so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. All right, so now for Miss Kim's bag. Let's see, it's 6:26, y'all. She'll be here in 30 minutes. Remember, I told you guys, this bag, before I used to do the DTF print, I used to do regular HTV vinyl, and each of these bags, I've been doing these bags for years. Each of these bags would take me about an hour and a half to do, because I would have to cut out each color one by one, and I would have to layer them on top of each other to do them. And it would just take so much time. But like I said, I recently discovered DTF printing. I don't know if I've been living under a rock. Why am I just now finding out about this? But it's the best thing ever. And just found out about it, and I'm loving it. All right, so boom. I get my alignment tool, right? I place it down. And so I basically align it to the straight edge of the bag, right? And once I do that, I take this one and I put it across. And I align it to, like, I find another straight edge of the bag. So like, for example, there's pockets right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's pockets right here. So what I'll do is I'll align it to these pockets, and that's how I'll know it's straight. At least my ruler is straight, right? And so once I know my ruler is straight, then I could fix the design to be straight onto that. Right? So, boom. The ruler's straight. I'll slide this down, right? And I'll slide it down to the pencil. And I'll just make sure that the pencil aligns right here with this ruler, with the ruler right here, to make sure that it's straight. And it looks like it is a little lopsided. And I'm just gonna adjust it just a little tiny bit, not much. Just like that. And that is now straight. And another way I can look at it is if I bring this ruler up under Miss Kim and see if it like lines up. And it does, Miss Kim. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. It lines up nicely under it. Let me see if I can bring the camera closer for you to see. Can you see that? It lines up nicely, Miss Kim. All right. So boom. Okay. Now I'm going to apply some heat tape onto the design, and that's to keep it in place so when I'm moving the bag, the design does not move, right? I hate that. Like when I'm even like taking this off, you got to be careful so your design doesn't move. Let me move this out of the way. So I put my heat tape on. Now, this is how I do things. I know there's a lot of creators out here. If you guys do things differently or have any tips for me on how to make things easier, definitely feel free to drop it in the comments. I hope the comments are on for you guys to drop it in the comments, but Definitely feel free to drop it in the comments if you guys have any questions. Feel free to drop your questions in the comment section, and I will definitely be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. And I'm definitely open to any tips or suggestions that you guys have. I am always a student and always open to learning. All right, boom. So I got my heat tape on, you can see, and I am ready to go to press now. Right, Miss Kim, Teacher Appreciation Week, tote bag. All right, and as you can see, like I told you, the zipper part, I have it already pulled up, so when I go to press, it's not messing with our design down here. It's not leaving an impression or anything on our design, even though our design is far enough down where it wouldn't affect it anyway, but still, I don't want that impression there. All right. All right, let's get to pressing. And let me tell y'all something. Measure it, look at it, check it 2-3 times if you need to. Because once you put it on, you know, I mean, unless you have an abundance of material, you know, like once you put it on, that's it. Your design is that. You're gonna, unless you have a lot of blanks that you could just go through, you know, the design is stuck on it. It's like when you sew, they say measure twice and cut once. It's like the same thing, you know? All right. And I've made some silly mistakes before, so and I don't have any extra tote bags. I might have like one extra tote bag, but we don't even want to get to that point. All right, so let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And you can. All right. So I'm just making sure everything is good to go. And it seems that it is. And we are going to press. We're good to go. All right. Whew, okay. So I have it set at 320 degrees for 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. So that's where we're at right now. 6:32, y'all. All right. It's pressed. Design is pressed. All right. I like to do a little sneak peek to see if it's like really there, if it's like really stuck on. I'm always so nervous. It says, it feels like it's coming up a little bit. It says that it's a hot or cold press. Peel hot or cold, right? But let me just put it back one more time. It says that it's a hot or cold press, and I just tried to pull it up, and a little bit of it came up. So let's like wait till it's like warm, because maybe it's like a warm press. How about that? I'm so scared. Ah! Okay, I don't think it's ready. I see the S coming up. Nope. It's okay. It's not giving hot press. Is it giving hot press? No, it's not giving hot press. Okay, let's do that again. Let me press it again. Don't be embarrassing me while I'm on live. Okay, DTF print. Let's try that again. But you see, this is what happens. This is the behind the scenes of this is the behind the scenes of crafting, right? All right. So you know what? We'll let this cool down a little bit since it's a hot or cold peel. And in the meantime, let's get our next one set up. All right. Yeah, let's get our next one set up. So that's Miss Kim. All right. So this one will be for Miss Casey. And as you guys know, oh, people are saying hi. Hi, guys. Hi, you guys. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thanks for joining my live, everyone. All right, so in the meantime, while that one is cooling down, as I told you guys already, we have to remove the moisture from the bag. So let's heat this bag up in the meantime for 10 seconds. Okay. Alright, that's going for 10 seconds. Let me touch this. Is this cool enough? I'm so nervous to look. Let me just like take a quick like little peek. Okay. I think I should still wait. This is like polyester. Okay. Oh, you guys, I made a mistake. All right, boom. Okay. See, this is why you got to read the directions too, right? So I made a mistake. Okay, so it definitely says for polyester, these bags are polyester. For polyester, the temperature is supposed to be set at 270 degrees. I have it at 320 degrees. Oops. Let's set that. That'll mess you up. Hold on. Jeez and peas them. No, I want it on not Celsius. I want it on Fahrenheit. Okay. And then I want it on 270 degrees. Oh my gosh, okay. Set. Okay, yes. Okay, boom. All right, so yes, that'll do it. That's why it's not sticking, because I have it too hot. The instructions clearly says 270 degrees, and I had it on 320 degrees. But it's cooled down. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Let's see if like it sticks when it's cooler. I mean, now that it's cooler, it looks like it's coming up. Okay. It's coming up, y'all. It's coming up. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. It came out perfectly fine. Oh, gosh. So, look, it came out fine. Miss Kim, how do you guys like it? Is it good or not? Do you guys like it? It came out fine. I'm so happy that it's no issue with it. But definitely check the material of the product. I did not check it. It's polyester, so I definitely had to put the temperature down. So this is Miss Kim's bag, and it's a polyester bag. So yep, this is the finished product. Let me know if you like it. All right. So now we'll get started on the next bag for Miss Casey. 6:39 still. She'll be here in 20 minutes. Let's see if I'll make it. Miss Kim. Okay, we already heated up this bag. I kind of want to press this one again. I didn't use the heat pillow press, and you can see all the stress lines on this one. like, you can see all the wrinkles on it. That's like me not using the heat press. So let's do that all over again. Thanks for joining my live, guys. I have an order that I actually need to get out. And this order that I need to get out is due within the next few minutes. And instead of using my standard HTV vinyl, I'm using DTF print and seeing how fast I can get the order out. So that's what we're doing right now. Just 1 second. Let's go on with this bag. Huh. Looks like okay, so let's do that again. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now we're gonna press that again. Okay, so it went, the heat press went down to 286 degrees. Let's press it. It's fine, I think, right now. Let's press it real quick for like 10 seconds. All right. All right, and as you can see, it looks smoother now. It looks better when you put the heat press below. Okay, so now we shall put Miss Casey's name on her bag. You guys can see better like this. Sorry guys, trying to do my best with the camera. Okay, so Miss Casey, where's Miss, oh, here we go. So yeah, so like I said, I did all of my images. I actually did all my images in Silhouette Studio, and then I saved them all as PNG. And when I was done, I exported them as PDFs. First, I saved them as PNGs with transparent backgrounds, and then I exported them as PDFs. And then I went to the Top Tier Print website, right? And when I did that, I uploaded them. And I uploaded them as the PDFs. And once I did that, let me see, can you guys see? Let me pull it up a little bit more so you can get a better view. And yeah, so once I did that, I was able to put them, I was able to upload the images onto, I was able to build a gang sheet and upload all the images. And the thing about the PDF gave the best oh, sorry, I'm like already like taping it down, and I didn't even align it, make sure that it was aligned correctly. Let me go ahead and do that now. And yeah, I actually reused the tape from the other one, because like, why waste tape? It's still sticky, it still works, so like, why not? All right, so boom, there's that. I take this, make sure we're aligned here. We're not. And now we are. The pockets are aligned, so now I got to make sure my ruler is aligned. Now I have to make sure, like I said before, my design is aligned. And I do that by looking at the words and making sure the words are straight. Now adjusting the words to the bag and making sure like the pencil is straight. All right. Okay. That's looking straight to me now. Just double checking. Okay, that looks straight now. And then now I can tack everything down with the tape. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I used the tape from the previous design and I put it back on because it's still sticky. Why do I need to waste tape? No need for that. Save the world. Let's be green and recycle. All right, and let's see how this one works out because you guys saw I use a high temperature, too high of a temperature for the polyester bag for this last one. So hopefully this one gives me no problem. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so that last bag took me like, what, 5 minutes to do? Like I told you before, it used to take me like, what, 2 hours to do? So, yeah. All right, so Miss Casey. All right, let's test this one out and see what happens. And pull the zip up so it doesn't mess with our design. And bring it on over to the heat press, y'all. Bring it on over to the heat press. We're at the heat press. We're at the heat press. We're at the heat press. Okay. All right. And now I shall press. Like I said, 270 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 seconds. It says it's a hot or a cold press. Let's see what happens. All right. We could try and take a peek. We could look and see with this new setting if it really is a hot press. Let's see. It's not sticking, guys. You see it coming up? All right, let's put that back down again. Now let's try that again. I think it's more of a medium press. That's what I'm thinking. Let's let that go back down. Give it another 20 seconds. Let's reset that real quick. All right. So boom, let's just leave this here for a few seconds. And in the meantime, like I told you, so it's, I just tried to peel it off. It was too hot. So we'll just let that hang out for a few minutes. And we'll get started on Miss Emily's bag. And let's preheat this bag in the meantime to get things going. Miss Casey's bag cools down. All right, let's preheat this one. This is bag number 3, y'all. What, I've been on live for what, 34 minutes? And I talked for like, what, a good 5 minutes before we got started. This is 4 bags that I'm supposed to be doing for my best friend for teacher appreciation. She's supposed to be picking it up soon. These bags I would make, I normally would make them, and each bag would take me like 2 hours to make when I would use traditional HTV to make them. So this is DTF printing. Trying something new. I mean, we can take a look. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's finish this first. All right. All right. A lot of things going on at once. All right. Let's see, Miss Casey, what's going on over here. Are you ready to be peeled, Miss Casey? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. All right, Miss Casey. It came out nice. Yay, hooray. Do you guys like it? Give me a thumbs up. Like the video. Say something if you guys like it. Tell me. Say something, please. Let me know. 2 bags down, guys. 2 bags. Come on. All right. Watch out. Okay. Next up is Miss Emily. Miss Emily. All right. Let's do you, Miss Emily. You're next. All right. Ms. Emily. All right. We preheated your bag already, Miss Emily. What time is it? 6:51. Lisa will be here. She said she'll be here in 7 minutes, but she probably lying. She probably just said that to me so I could hurry up and get these bags done. I mean, it is 30 minutes before they're due, right? So I could understand why she would lie. She's also my best friend, so this is why I would do it so late, right? All right, so boom. Let's align this. Make sure we are straight over here. All right. Like I said before, I use, markings on the bag to make sure that my ruler is straight. Once I determine that my ruler is straight, that's how I make my design straight. I line up the design to the ruler. So my markings that I'm using on the bag is the straight edges on the bag. And so the straight edges on the bag and the pockets on the bag. Those are my markings. So is this lining up? This pocket? No, it's not. Okay. Let's adjust. Okay. And then the top. Are we straight up here? Now we are straight right here. And then here. And, oh shoot, I keep moving everything. This is the most tedious part, guys. I swear. Aligning everything is the most tedious part. Because you think you're good. Then you move something by accident. See, like, that's not straight. Gotta tilt it more like that. Okay. Okay. Now that is straight. Okay, that's straight now. All right. So now I gotta make the design straight. Ms. Emily, that is not straight. And I know because look at the pencil. You see how it's like up here and then the pencil goes on there. That is not straight. And we shall fix that. Like that. And sometimes too, when you don't cut the design out straight, like you see how it's like squiggly, that kind of throws you off. It makes you feel like it's not straight. So it's really good to have like the ruler to like help you out and make sure that everything is like aligned good. All right. I think we are set. Yeah, we are good. Let me make sure. See, remember I told y'all, measure twice and cut once. Because I don't have 1,000 extra tote bags sitting around where if I make a mistake, I'll be like, oh, just go grab another one. You know, like I don't. So, got to get it right. Get it right the first time, and that's it. All right, I think that's good. All right, Miss Emily, let's get you on the bag. Oh, snap. What did I just drop? I dropped my ruler. I dropped my ruler. All right, and let's get some tape on here. And yes, I'm going to use the same tape yet again because it's still sticky. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. All right, then let's get this onto the heat press, and we should be good to go. Okay, let me do this upside down. I'm so hot, y'all. This heat press got me sweating. All right, so boom, Miss Emily. And I do everything upside down so all this stuff don't get stuck in the machine and it like leaves all these marks and stuff like that. It's like better to do it like upside down. All right, so here we are. And now I shall press. Boom. Miss Emily, 20 seconds. Let's get it. It's 6:57, 3 minutes to my friend. I still got one more bag to do because y'all saw I messed up with the design. I got an extra Miss Kim when I was supposed to get a Miss Maria. So now I actually have to cut out Miss Maria's name manually with my HTV. All right, so that's that. We already figured it's not a hot or cold press. It's a medium peel. So we're gonna leave this here for a second, right? And then I'm gonna go to my computer and start typing up Miss Maria's name and stuff like that, so we could cut that out. So hold on, y'all. All right, so I'm here and now. All right, boom. Let me just get out of here. So this is my Silhouette Studio, and I'm just gonna type Miss Maria's name instead. And cut her name out, so. And I'm actually. What the heck? So yeah, so I'm gonna make Miss Maria just a little smaller because Miss Kim's name is so big, and Maria has more letters, so I have to just make it just a little smaller so it's not just like too big on the bag. But I see somebody, Cassandra, you asked Kenya what's the brown pad for. So the brown pad is a heating, a heating pillow, a pillow press. I'm sorry. It's a heat pillow press. And basically you put it in, you put it like when you're pressing something that has like buttons or zippers and you don't want the design to, you don't want like the impression of the zipper or the buttons to show up in your design. So you put the pillow in there. So when you're pressing, when you press down, it doesn't show up. Like the pillow basically absorbs the impression of the zipper, if that makes sense. So okay, so look, oh my gosh, she's here. Come open the door. Ah! All right, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna end this live, guys. I gotta end this live, but maybe I'll be back. Thank you guys for watching. Hold on, let me see. Let me go get her. Hi, guys.
Welcome to the blog family. Hi, Skinny.
You're on YouTube Live.
Am I really?
Yeah, I am.
Hi, YouTube.
All right, you guys. We'll be back. We'll be back. All right.
Are you the creative genius?
Yes, I am.
Hi, YouTube.
Say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.